I'm gonna wait for y'all to pop on up. I'm gonna wait for y'all to show up. I'm waiting for everybody to trickle on in. Because I have today's homework assignment for you. Not only am I the world's greatest weight loss expert, I'm probably the world's greatest life coach without even trying to be one. So I have your homework for you today, but I'm waiting. Hey, Miss Faithful to the end. I'm waiting on everybody because, shoot, I have some stuff I need for y'all to work on. Good morning. Good morning, Periscope. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, brick houses. Good morning, successful people of the earth. Good morning, beautiful. Good to see you. Faithful to the end. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to give it a couple of more seconds. And then, shoot, I'm just going to tell you what I need from you today, because it's Thursday. One step closer to Friday. But if you're about your business, every day is Friday. Every day is Monday. Team, no days off, because we work. Every day is about getting better, because while everybody's chilling and relaxing, we hustling. We on the grind. I'm going to give it about 3 more seconds. Somebody gave you a treadmill. See? Now that's when you know when you got God's favor on your life. When people just give you stuff for no reason. Stuff that, you didn't even ask for. See, that's what happens when you just blessed beyond measure. People start giving you stuff. Just giving you stuff for no reason. Just because. That's a beautiful thing. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shoot, let me get this thing started. Let me get you started. What's happening? Good morning. Shoot. I'm excited. Today is Thursday. We're rocking and we're rolling. But there's some things I need for you to do, because I like to focus on you, because a lot of times y'all do so many different things for so many different people that you really don't pay attention to yourselves. You see what I'm saying? You always put yourself last, but I'm going to be that constant reminder to always put yourself first. So I'm going to be that daily reminder that will keep you focused and keep you on track, because that's what I do. That's one of my gifts. Besides weight loss is, the cerebral part of it. Keeping you focused, keeping you aligned with your purpose. So let me tell you, let me give you your homework, and let me give you some challenges and things that I really need you to focus on today. Number one, and if you have a pen, write this down. Expand your brand. For better or worse, you are a brand. See, a lot of people walking around thinking that they're just Susie. They're just Keisha. They're just Liz. They just Brian. They're just a Kenya. But you are a brand. Just like a Mercedes-Benz, a Bentley Continental, a Rolex watch, a Louis bag, red bottoms. Yes, you are a brand. You have special superpowers. Now, by you expanding your brand, it's your responsibility to make sure everybody gets your gifts. No matter if they take them or not, it's your responsibility to at least offer it. Because everybody has superpowers. And see, this is how people get extremely rich. Because they understand that they have superpowers, so they make sure that they get it to the multitudes. The multitudes say, dang, I can use this. And then next thing you know, you killing it. You balling. Because you decided to expand your brand, and you looked at your blessings as a responsibility to share with somebody else. So that's number one. Expand your brand. Make sure everybody gets your superpower, because everybody has a superpower or multiple superpowers. Now, the people who can make sure, who's good at putting out multiple superpowers have multiple streams of income, and life is just beautiful for them. So expand your brand. First, acknowledge that you are a brand because you are, and make sure that you position yourself as the best brand to ever put 2 feet on the earth. When you do that, you're good. Next one. Work on your, hey, Fee. Next one. Work on your faults. Work on your faults. Now, see, this is going to be hard for a lot of people. Work on your faults. Realize what you suck at before other people realize what you suck at. Work on your faults. That could be pride. That could be your anger. That could be your stubbornness. Now, see, for a lot of people, pride has cost you a lot of stuff. Pride has cost you a lot of stuff. Your feelings have cost you a lot of stuff. Your feelings have probably at some point cost you relationships, job opportunities, and probably stopped you from going places because you probably thought you were too good. Now, I know some people right now who don't have a job to the first and won't take any other job because of pride, because it doesn't have that fancy title. So I'd much rather go broke because I don't like the title. That makes no sense. So you have to understand your faults. Now, when you recognize, okay, maybe this is stopping me, then you have a plan of action on how you're going to work at it. Now, if I'm a hothead, which I tend to be sometimes, if I'm a hothead, I have to acknowledge that I'm a hothead. Then I have to say within myself, okay, this is what I'm going to do to work on it. And then when this happens to me again, this is how I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to get in my feelings. I'm not going to let my ego get the best of me. This is what I'm going to do. You have to have a strategy. But again, it goes back to the first part. Acknowledge what you're not good at, what you might need help with. And ain't nothing wrong with saying I need help with something as long as you get it. Number 3, write this down. Number 3, think big. Stop thinking small. Stop shorting yourself, and I see it all the time. Stop swimming on the shallow part of the pool. Go deeper. You won't get what you're supposed to have until you swim deeper. But see, a lot of y'all get crippled by fear. But what if this happens? But what if that happens? But what if I lose this? But what if I lose my friends? What if I lose my relationship? What if I fail? Les Brown said it best. He said, fear is false evidence. It stands for fear, stands for false evidence appearing real. Half of the stuff that you spend time worrying about never even happens. So take the fear out of it. And this is one rule. If you don't remember anything else, always remember this. Faith and fear can't live in the same place. And I always remember when I say faith and fear can't live in the same place, it's this basic. It's really this basic. Faith is God. Fear is of the devil. Faith is God. Fear is the devil. So if your mind is constantly being overrun by fear, guess who you serving? Guess who has your mind? Guess who's dominating your thoughts? And most importantly, guess who's stopping you? Think about that. Faith gives you the right answers. Might not necessarily be the answer that you want, but it will always get you to your destination. Faith will remind you, yes, you can do it. You've done other stuff before. This is not your first success story. You've done other stuff. Fear will always remind you of your past failures and will cripple you. Again, Stop swimming in the shallow end of the pool. Go deep, because deep is where the good stuff is. So, to stop being afraid. Think big. Think bigger. If you doing good, know that there is better. Seek your better. Ladies, your mentality should be, I want to meet my her. Her is the person that you're meant to be. That's the person that you have in your mind. She's confident. She's sexy. She's gorgeous. She garners attention. Everybody wants to be with her. She has confidence, exudes confidence, even without even saying anything. It's your responsibility to become that her that you see in your mind. You have to see that her. You have to become her, but you won't become that her until you think big. So start thinking big. Again, faith and fear can't live in the same spot. Either you one or the other. Either you being ran by this, which will make you unsuccessful, or you being ran by this, which is faith, which will let you fly and flourish. I'm saying, it's very, very simple. Whenever you start feeling scared, know that it's the devil. It's honestly that simple. We make life hard, but it's really that simple. Whenever I start feeling scared about something, that's the devil. Whenever I say, let's get it, but I'm going to get it by any means necessary, I got faith, I'm going to see this thing to the end no matter what, boom, that's faith. Start working on your faith, but you won't be able to see the fruits of your stuff, the fruits of your faith, the fruits of your labor, until you decide to get big. So that's my challenge. Number 1, expand your brand. Number 2, work on the things that you're not good at. Work on your faults. And number 3, think big. Faith and fear can't live in the same spot. So y'all be good and work on these 3 things today. That's my challenge for you. And stay focused on you. Again, for a lot of y'all, you're focused on everything else but you. Everybody else got your mind. Boom. Got your mind going everywhere. But it's time to start putting yourself first. Because you can't mean everything to everybody and mean absolutely nothing to yourself. Mean something to yourself. Become the person you were meant to be. Love y'all. I'm going to check back in with y'all probably around noontime just to see, how things are progressing with the 3 things that I gave you today. So be good. Love you. Be blessed. Dominate your day. Because again, you're supposed to. You have authority and dominion over all things, including yourself. So dominate everything. Be good. Be good. Love each and every last one of you.